August 27th gave us the first trailer for the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie, giving us the overall theme of the film, our first official look at Shadow, and revealing his voice from Keanu Reeves. The film is over a month away, and with that comes the thought of if we'll get another trailer for the film. The question is, when will we get the second trailer? I am here to discuss this and prove how I know the answer to that. But first, did you know that a large percent of you are not subscribed to this YouTube channel? How about we fix this? So be sure to subscribe and turn on the bell so you'll be notified for the next time I upload. And check out my other videos. I do animations, I do gaming, I do reaction videos, and I do discussions. So why not subscribe? It's free after all. When the first trailer released, it was when we were on the last 4 months of release. A bit of a stressful period for some people as everyone wanted to know when we'd get a trailer. With me working in a cinema, I had the opportunity to get a rough idea of when a trailer could come out, and looking back on my video I made called I Know Where the Sonic 3 Trailer Is, I was right on the money. Especially with the trailer releasing a couple days later. Going off of that and what I know with certain film studios with their marketing, I have a strong guess to when we'll get the second trailer for the film. Firstly, we need to go over how trailers are released. It's done differently from studio to studio, sometimes even if the studios will change it. On average, a film will get a trailer 6 months before its release, give or take if that film will even get a second trailer. More on that later. 6 months is about the standard for a trailer across most film studios. The only times I see an exception to this is if the film was delayed, which was the case for many films from 2020 to 2022, due to the pandemic and the actors and writers strikes. But if we were to ignore that, the other exception I've seen were from Disney and Sony. Disney for the most part releases the first trailer of a film 9 months before release. Most recent examples include Moana 2, Mufasa the Lion King, and the upcoming live action remake of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs just called, well, Snow White. This even crosses over with other studios Disney owns like Pixar with Inside Out 2, Marvel with Deadpool and Wolverine, and 20th Century Studios with films like Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes and Alien Romulus. Sony usually sticks to 6 to 4 months for the first trailer, but one time they went earlier was 2018's Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, where the first trailer was released a year before the film's release. A film getting a trailer that early is unheard of. Nothing else comes to mind other than the first Spider-Verse that has ever had a trailer released a year in advance. But hey, it worked, because Spider-Verse became one of the best films to come out in that decade for superheroes, and made enough money at the box office to get a sequel, which would become the second highest grossing animated film of 2023. Sony played their cards right with that one. With Paramount, going off of films they've released throughout the year such as One Love, If, A Quiet Place Day 1, Transformers 1, Smile 2, and coming up shortly, Gladiator 2. Each film had their first trailer 4 months before release. Transformers 1, however, was an exception to this, as it had the first trailer 6 months before the film came out. Sonic 3 is part of the 4 months group. One difference Sonic 3 has over films like If and, unfortunately, Transformers 1, Sonic 3 actually has marketing. The day before release, they started teasing it with lights on buildings and cities across the globe of Sonic, Shadow, and Eggman. Recently, they started doing more promotions with the film, like a small ad for Halloween that used the clip from Sonic 2 of Sonic pretending to be a ghost to the family dog Ozzy, then Shadow scaring the rest of the team. We also had the movie character mascot costumes appearing at places, and even appearing on the news for Colorado. And most recently, we got a brand new poster of Sonic and Shadow racing in one of the city locations we visit in the film, which looks so freaking good. Plus, there's also the reveal of the upcoming DLC for Sonic X Shadow Generations, where we play as Movie Shadow with Keanu Reeves voicing him in locations that will be in the movie. Very exciting stuff, and compared to what Paramount barely did for If and, unfortunately, Transformers 1, seriously, if you're able to see it, go see Transformers 1. It's so good! This shows that Paramount are taking Sonic 3 very seriously and could be their big moneymaker that other films failed to do so this year. So where does this lead to us getting a second trailer? Will there even be a second trailer? While yes, some films don't get a second trailer and sometimes that has worked, a majority of the time a studio will always put out a second trailer for their films. Some even get a third trailer if they're lucky enough. The previous Sonic movies have always had 2 trailers released. going off of Paramount's other films released this year, and when Sonic 2 got its second trailer, I'd say it's a safe bet that a second trailer will release a month before release. Especially to have a trailer play during some big films coming out later this month, such as Wicked and Moana 2. Plus, once Paramount have released Gladiator 2, all their focus will be on Sonic 3. They typically release trailers on either a Tuesday or a Thursday, so going off of the releases of Wicked and Moana 2 being November 22nd and November 29th respectively, I'd say the trailer would release on either the 19th, the 21st, the 26th, or the 28th. I have strong confidence there will be a second trailer to Sonic 3. Paramount would be stupid to not release another trailer. A second trailer would generate more hype than the first one already did. Plus, it could also help remind people when the film releases and the fact it's even coming out. I can't wait for another trailer to release for this film. I loved watching the first trailer, even getting to see it on a cinema screen for films like Beetlejuice, The Wild Robot, Transformers 1, and the most recent film I've seen, Red One. I get more and more excited knowing we're so close to the release of the film. A second trailer would just increase that even more. But what do you guys think? Do you think we'll get a second trailer very soon? And would you want there to be a second trailer? Let me know in the comments down below, and yeah, we'll just go from there. So I thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me in all my social media pages of Blue Sky and TikTok, which will be linked in the description down below. And I will see you all in my next video. So until then, take care. Bye bye.